Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with Trapsikis. I apologize for the replay bug. You'll see in the top it looks like we've already got 2 kills. We didn't cheat, it's not the case. It's just if you start a replay and you play back, press home, and then it retains the number of kills in the top. It's just a little bug. Now I would like to focus on the frontal armor of this premium tank, the SU-122-44. I bought it quite recently and it's got 90 millimeters of frontal armor. However, it's sloped backwards at between 50 and 60 degrees. So the point is, don't look at the nominal armor, don't look at 90 mil and think it's bad for tier 7. Look at the effective armor and look how it plays. This tank is a very good turret traverse, very good tank traverse rather, because it's based on the T44 chassis if I'm not mistaken. But because of the sloping of the armor, it's actually very effective. It's a range of between 150 and 180. If you start using gun depression and ridgelines, then it can get even higher than that. Right, so I spot the OIE over there, put some damage into him, and I move away. I like to load HE at the beginning so that I can track enemies and provide an opportunity to my allies to take them out, as just happened there. So unfortunately I get hit by the artillery there, and I decide not to use my repair kit just in case I need it in a more urgent situation later on. You'll notice the bug was fixed there as soon as we got a kill, so we don't have the 2 kills displaying at the top anymore. Right, so I decide to move to the right around this building. I don't want to go through because I would like to flank whoever's going in from the enemy side, and then I notice this Panzer 3-4. I've got HE loaded, so I don't just need to hit him, and I managed to take the track out, and our OIE secures the kill. Very nice teamwork there from the OIE. Right, so I decide to move back in here and support my friendlies. For some reason they're having trouble with this T1 heavy, these 2 Churchills, so I decide to try to help them. Then the T1 gets past them and I have to turn around. And now notice what this Panzer 4H on my team is doing. Okay, so I stop to shoot the T1 heavy. He runs into me and screws up my shot. That can be accidental, okay, no problem. So as I'm reloaded, he moves right in front of me. Now, if I shoot this guy accidentally, I can kill him. I've got a 390 alpha, he's got 300 and something hit points left, so chances are I'll kill him. And yes, I would have to pay for the damage, but he would be dead, and it would be his fault for running in front of my gun. So be careful when you've got a big gun behind you, even if it's friendly. Try to make room for their shots, if at all possible. Right, so I flank this KV-1. Nice shot into the side and secure the kill, but the Dicker Max, who's unspotted so far, tracks me. I decide to use my repair kit because the Dicker Max does have a very dangerous gun, and if I allow him to reload, he can either track me in place or do a lot of damage. Right, Chinu, nice high roll, 431 damage. I don't know how high the roll was because that's all the hit points that he had. But now you'll see our teams are level, 8 kills apiece. So it's a little bit of a difficult situation. And I noticed their top tier TD is in our base, which is a dangerous position for him to take in. He can start flanking us and do a lot of damage. So I decided to push forward to not allow him that opportunity. And I see this 25-2. Now he's got 160 millimeters of penetration and he bounces on my frontal armor. I decide to try for the ram. Unfortunately I don't manage it. He's reloaded and he hits my front again, bouncing again. The angling was quite extreme there, but I was very happy with that result. Dicker Max, 167 mil pen if I'm not mistaken. Here you see the bad view range of this tank coming into play. He wasn't very far, he wasn't spotted anymore, but fortunately I managed to hit him while he was running away, doing quite a bit of damage there. Now we're down 9-11, 9-12 sorry, and so we're in a very difficult situation. And here you see the Dicker Max takes a shot and actually penetrates. However, I managed to secure the kill, so that was worth the price to pay. Hamill's not looking at me, so I can take my time to aim. The aim time is quite long on this tank. securing the kill. Okay, now 11-12, looking a lot better after those two quick kills. This Panzer IV-H is a one-shot for me, but I know the J-Panther is on his way. So I need to make quick work of him, and I don't want to expose my side as I turn to hit the Panzer IV-H. So I pull back as I shoot, but unfortunately the J-Panther manages to secure a good shot. Now I'm a one-shot for him, and he's not a one-shot for me, so I need to play very carefully. And I really hope my artillery manages to shoot. I'm quite sure he's aware of my fast reload. So I cue my next round to be HE, hopefully being able to track him without exposing my hull so that he can get a shot. But he's smart enough, unfortunately, not to come forward earlier. But fortunately for me, I put in a good shot, and now I use the angling again to try to bounce a shot, and managed to bounce a shot that should have had 200mm of penetration. Now I secure the HE shell, but unfortunately no damage. And he manages to track me, fortunately for me, not penetrating again. Bring my damage blocked over 2000. And now I've got HE loaded because I don't want to present him with an opportunity to hit me, so I would like to hit an edge of his hull and hopefully penetrate, because the penetration is quite high, 61mm if I'm not mistaken on the HE on this tank. So I move back a little bit, and then I notice there is an edge showing, fully aimed, and I do manage to do enough damage to take him out. Now the enemies only have 2 artillery pieces left. I'm already on 8 kills, but I do have a friendly heavy and a friendly artillery left, so things are looking a lot better than they were a minute ago. So I move up to where I expect the Hummel to be, and then I find the Crusader. Now I know he's got a fast firing gun, so I take a chance and I fire before fully aimed, and fortunately hit him and take him out. Loading HE again because I know the artillery doesn't have a lot of armor, but unfortunately he was ready for me and waiting. Good move for the Hummel, and denying me the 10th kill I would have needed to get another medal. Pool's medal, I believe. Right, so my friendlies move up, they know where he is, and he's probably still reloading. So the Lorraine spots him and runs out. Fortunately decides quick enough to fall back and not allow him the shot, because the heavy tank is flanking, but it is a Churchill, so it'll take a while to get in position. Now the Hummel turns to face the Churchill, and the Lorraine has an opportunity, but the Hummel is fast enough to move away after firing. But fortunately for my team, the Churchill is fast enough to get the Hummel, and he secures the kill. Let's have a look at the post-game stats. His tanker 5 for effect, sharpshooter and master gunner, although I'm not sure exactly what level I'm on with this tank now. Duelist, bruiser, Bradley Walters medal for killing at least 8 enemies, a Scoochie's medal, top gun, and high caliber for my 3231 damage done, base XP of 1346, and a very tidy profit of 65,000, although I did use some personal reserves for 30, so that would have been about 35,000 profit. And again with the experience, 3,163, although I did add some personal reserves there. Thank you for watching.